Hi, you guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel, Trusted Gem Guidance Quita. Or you can call me Quita. Either one will do. I answer to both. Please like, share, subscribe, donate, all that good jazz. If you would like a book or reading with me, you're more than welcome to do so. If you want a one-on-one with me, you're more than welcome to do that. And if you want to donate to heaven on earth, everything is in the description box below. We're going to get straight into this reading. Okay. This is going to be Virgo general reading for the month of April. Sorry, Virgo, it's a little late, so probably make y'all's a little longer or do something special for y'all. But we're going to get into this. Trying to see my cards. What cards I want to use. Let me just get them all out here so I can choose what I want. All right. Here we go. Holy Spirit, what's going on for Virgo in the month of April? Month of April, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Holy Spirit, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo. Divine counterpart. So you do have a divine counterpart that showed up. She read at the beginning, so very much could be feminine energy. Well, it is feminine energy, but male or female. Self-limiting beliefs, negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. So, I was going to talk about that because there's a lot of projecting. It's a lot of spell work in the air in general. Happiness, new discoveries lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. Virgo, I feel like wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. You have patience and apology. Yeah, you're cleansing. You're going through a lot, Virgo. You're having patience. You're either forgiving somebody or asking somebody to forgive you. Hold on, you guys. My eye is watering. You may be asking somebody to forgive you, or you're just having patience with yourself. Or you may be just self-forgiveness is basically what I'm getting here. You're being patient with yourself. You're releasing grudges and wounds and pent-up feelings and unhealthy attachment and activities. I feel like you're giving up a lot of addictions. Virgo is making a very good turnaround. Yeah, you're moving on. Whatever happened in the past that didn't serve you, that hurt you and stuff, you was like, I'm healing. I'm moving on away from this. Yeah, cleansing and detoxing from unnecessary commitments. Yeah, you see that it's a lot of people pulling on your energy and you're just being more self-aware and just being more healthy. I see you definitely doing a lot of meditation, yoga, or you may be working out, doing a lot of activity. You're getting a lot of recognition, but you do have a lot of fear and still a little ways to go. Because you do have fear here twice. You got self-limiting beliefs and fear. But this is definitely part of your journey. This is supposed to be part of the experience. So don't take it. I know things look crazy right now. For me too, it was. And I had to tell my testimony yesterday. It was very crazy for me as well. So we all go through it because we do got karmics that be karmicking. And they come up with the most pettiest shit to do. 3, 4, 5 on the clock. So we just have to deal with that because a lot of people deal in spirituality now and they don't know what they're doing. They haven't healed or they just people purposely make contracts with the devil and stay in their lower energy because that's what they want to do. And we're here to learn how to protect ourselves from those people. That's what Revelations is about, the book of Revelations. I don't know why the Holy Spirit brought that up. That's just it, the book of Revelations. Maybe somebody need to read Revelations 4:20 or smoke some. Have a I'm getting 4:20 where you have a psychedelic or some kind of you could do it through meditation where you I forget what you call it, where you change your perception so that you can be open to other ideas and mindsets of the spiritual world. Well, how do you say that? You know how they say ayahuasca and get all these visions and stuff? Something to that effect. That's what's going to go on when you study Revelation. So Virgo, study Revelation, a chapter in Revelations, maybe Revelations chapter 4, verse 20, maybe not, because I did get 420, but just listen to your inner self. That's what Spirit is saying. Your inner self knows best. But definitely check out the book of Revelation. As you can see, this side is not swollen. This side is still swollen. Yep. What's going on with the divine counterpart? Clarify this divine counterpart. Communicate, manifest. Communicate, manifest, and gambling came out. So maybe I'll communicate and manifest. Oh, okay. You're a bit okay. I get it, Virgo. You are communicating and manifesting your divine counterpart, and you are releasing financial problems, financial situations. You are releasing these fears. You are releasing these self-limited beliefs. You are releasing all of that. You want to be happy, and you're looking for wisdom. You're trying to find your way in the dark. I see that. Self-limiting beliefs. What's that, Spirit? What's this here for? Honeymoon phase, attending to someone's wedding. So I feel like with this card, what it's telling me is that you know how we fantasize about stuff and it's not like in a realistic way. We just want, it's just a fantasy. You can't really manifest it because it's not practical. I feel like you see how you romanticize something and it wasn't practical. You wasn't being practical about it because you could never attain it. And I feel like we realized that, okay, that's what's hindering me from going forward, because I have these self-limited beliefs. I have these fantasies that's not really, I can't really put it into reality. So I feel like you are realizing that too. Yeah. And it could be a fire sign that's also doing this, making you have self-limited beliefs, because we do have witches and warlocks and people of that caliber that doesn't have good intentions. Most witches and warlocks do not have good intention. When I first started my journey, I was a white witch. White witches are very rare, and most of the other witches, they're stealing energy, harvesting. I feel like you realize that someone was projecting their self-limited beliefs onto you, and you did something about it. Yeah, it's like she or he or it, whatever it was. It could have been a man. It could have been more than. It's two people. It's two hands in this. It's two hands that gave you some kind of false sense of self, and I feel like it limited you, and you see that now. Happiness. What's this happiness, Spirit? What's this happiness? New discoveries lead to celebration. Love yourself first. Someone else is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So I don't feel like you purposely have a third party, but I feel like if you do have a third party dealing with someone, that's going to come to an end. If not, then someone else is interfering with your connection with your divine counterpart, and I feel like you realize that, or you may have put yourself in a situation where you're dealing with more than one person at a time, and you realize that that's not your true happiness. You want to find another form of happiness. You feel like, it's vacation card come out. So you're leaving someone behind that you thought you was gonna be happy with, but in actuality, they didn't make you happy. Vacation, traveling soon. You will be traveling soon. So definitely going away with someone, going away from this love triangle energy. That's what I'm getting here. Wisdom. Give me a clarifier for this wisdom, Holy Spirit. It's two that came out. Liar. They'll be back. Moving. So change your residence, moving in with your partner. They'll be back, expecting to hear from them soon. Be careful, someone is sneaky and lying. So I feel like either you saw somebody was a liar, or you were the liar. One of the two. Take it how it resonates. And you thought somebody would come back, or somebody thought that you was coming back. Somebody was lying to you, and they said even though that you left, they thought that you was coming back. They thought that you was coming back, but you actually changed your address. You actually just moved on. You could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You let go of a true gold digger, someone that really was only with you for material things and status and how it looks to the outside world. Okay? So let me clean these up. Spirit telling me to clean these up, so I'm gonna clean them up. So yeah, Spirit, Virgo, you let go. You're upgrading a lot. I hope you wasn't the one that lied, and if you did, I think that's what you was apologizing for, because I picked up 3 or 4 different storylines here. So just be aware of that. Only take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not your story. It's okay. You got other placements in your charts. I got other readings on the channel that you can go watch. So yeah, we're gonna get some advice cards from my Scared's Forest Oracle, Denise Lynn. Holy Spirit, what advice? What oracle card you have? What advice oracle you have for Virgo? What advice oracle you have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What advice oracle card you have for Virgo? There it is. Chaos. Okay. Chaos Spirit Storm. So here we go. It's something in the ethers, in the crown chakra, that's really brewing. You see that purple in the sky? It's something that is brewing there. Number 42. So this is a 6. It's dealing with power, negative thoughts and limited beliefs and all that stuff. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of gray. It's some gold. It's some green. I feel like because it's chaos, it's just a lot going on. Let's read this. Number 42. It says, this card acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for healing in your life. Spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outmoded beliefs, so expansion, energetic life force, energy can fill your life. If you're expecting upheaval right now, expecting or experiencing upheaval right now, know that the underlying energy is restorative. So there's a lot of restoration going on. I was just talking about that in my testimony the other day. Embrace it rather than deny it or suppress it. So Spirit say embrace the chaos, embrace the restoration, embrace what's going on. You are being healed on all levels. So Virgo, everything is tying together. It's making sense. It's making sense. And you're being healed. That's why all the chaos is going on, all the confusion, because people want that and attention and celebration off of your victory, but you do have a victory. I'm very proud of you, Virgo. They want to take that celebration off of you and that attention off of you, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it anyway. So, because your growth, your healing is gonna happen. Is already happening, and when all is said and done, the way you come out as pure gold is gonna be very celebratory. Of course, take time to find the calm in the storm. When the storm happens, that's what I do. People be like, oh, and you know, all the loud, toxic people are always, or the loud energies are always the ones that people believe and go to first. And I think God allows that to happen so that you can have a break, so that you can take this time just to rejuvenate. But also understand that the chaos can be beneficial in many ways. It can. It can activate your creative life force. Alternatively, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create some chaos in your life. Try doing things differently. Step out of old routines. If you're always early, be late. If you're always early, be late. Beneath the surface, profound shifts and transformations are occurring. Although many assume that nothing good comes from a massive storm, every part of nature has value. For example, downed trees provide habitats for many kinds of animals, and lightning helps fertilize the soil. This is enough electrical energy in lightning to separate the nitrogen atoms in the air, which falls to the earth with the rain, and combine with minerals for nitrates, a type of fertilizer. Look for the silver lining in the current upheaval. And my silver lining, because I just talked about my upheaval, my storm, God healed me in the midst of the storm. I told you, this Virgo, this ties into my testimony so bad, so bad. There's a blessing in the storm. If you go back and watch the last video I made, there's a blessing in the storm by Kurt Franklin. That's what they kept playing on my mind. There's a blessing in the storm. Yeah. So, yeah. What I was gonna say, so like the lady had mistreated me. It wasn't just one lady; both of them. They were being sneaky and doing all this. And God said, just because she touched you like that, He was gonna heal me. Just like when I was in Phoenix, Arizona, and I gave this homeless. This person was on drugs. I told this testimony on my other channel at Spiritual Justice Gym, and the person was on drugs, and they was telling me they've been trying to get off for a while. They want to get off. But he's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna buy drugs if you give me money. I was like, that's okay. God told me to give you this money anyways, and this gonna be your last, the last hit you get, because God's gonna heal you. And I kid you not, I met that person again I think it was in Mesa. If anybody know about Phoenix and Mesa, they're like 2 hours apart. Not even, depending on where you were at in Phoenix, but they're not even that far apart. But I met this person again in Mesa. I didn't even know it was the same person or whatever. And they realized and recognized me, came up and hugged me and told me they had been off drugs for like 30 days. I started crying because, sometimes, even though it looks horrible, no matter what situation or circumstance you're in, make me want to cry again. No matter what situation or circumstance you are in, it fuels your somebody. How can I say it? The chaos, the confusion. No matter what you're going through, God will use that very thing to bless you. So just because the devil meant it for your downfall, God will turn it around for your upgrade. So don't ever feel like your testimony is small. Don't ever feel like it's too small. It's just a tiny thing. Miracles happen every day and people don't even realize it. Miracles happen every day and people don't even realize it. Let me tell you, miracles happen every day and people don't even realize it. They be so evil, and that's why God, that's why it's always good to have the Christ conscious and 13 keys no matter what you're going through, because God will bless you when everybody's looking and they looking in one direction, and God be doing a totally new thing. He always gives the devil something to attack so they can attack that, and while He bless you in another area. God do it all the time in my life. A lot of times I have a lot of miracles that happen. I don't even share them unless the God tell me to, for the simple fact, the devil like to come in and try to steal, rob, kill, and destroy. So, yeah. Anyways, I just felt this story Virgo, it ties in with my whole thing that I've been going through with that last doctor's appointment and stuff that this whole year. We is very much sync, Virgo. The spirit, you are definitely my twin. Virgo is my twin sign. We both are earth signs. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Yep. And it's crazy because I have no Virgo in my chart, but I have Taurus and Capricorn in my chart. The spirit of the storm says, shred outmoded thinking and self-imposed blockage. And that's what we had at the first card. That's what you were tearing down walls of self-imposed limitations. Step into chaos and embrace it rather than trying to suppress it. Do the unexpected. Ooh. So something, you got something in there, that spirit trying to awaken. Spirit, ooh. Okay. Because you need to focus to have success and be flexible. Because love is coming in. Yeah. Let me shut up, Virgo. I'm going to be quiet. I'm quiet. There is a lot of stuff going on here. It's something that God is wanting you to do or see so that you can awaken to, so you can do something or create something. I don't know what it is. God ain't saying. So just awaken to it. Just go with it. Go with the chaos. Don't be scared of it. I used to be scared of the chaos too. When I see chaos, I just be like, And then, okay, Spirit's telling me to tell him about this vision that I saw, my third eye. This was a couple of weeks ago before Cardi came out with her new, okay, I guess 3 or 4 songs. Um, I was meditating and I just saw a vision. And when I looked at my third eye, I saw Cardi B, and she was standing up really, really, really tall, and she was just looking down at me, like talking, but I couldn't hear her. I seen her mouth moving, and I didn't know what it meant. 2020 at this time, but then when she went and made the freaking songs that she made, and I'm like, dang, she's attacking me, and that's what Spirit is trying to show me. I don't know what possess. You know, everyone know Cardi is a sensitive bag of emotions. I posted something on my Instagram, and it wasn't no shade. I wanted to say something else, but I was trying to spare her feelings. But anyways, I guess she took it and ran with it. I don't know. I don't know if somebody manipulated her, which I really don't care at this point. But it was showing me that she was trying to, outshine me, outdo me. And then it's crazy because she used my persona in her new music. She said she went through a transformation, but she just used my persona. She didn't go through a transformation. She used my persona. That's not a transformation. You use somebody else. You not only did you not you tried to embody somebody's energy. Not only did you do that, but you didn't even give credit where credit was due, and then tried to use my energy to throw at me, like to outcast me. And that's what people do. That's what karmics do. That's how you know they're karmics. They're always going to do karmic stuff. And a lot of times it's going to be looking good and sounding good to other people, and they don't even know where it come from. But to me, I count it as joy because God told me I'm going to lend to many nations and borrow for nothing. That just means I'm original. And I embody that energy. And people sleep on... all she had to do was do positive affirmations and just embody the energy that she wants to embody. That's really all it is. And she didn't. A lot of people don't want to do the work. They just want to steal people's energy and then call it their own. But when the person will get their energy back, that's still their energy. You borrowed it. You're not the originator. You get what I'm saying? When God say 2 o'clock, when the Holy Spirit said that they're gonna because I preach, I affirm it every day. I use my affirmations. God said I'm gonna lend to many nations and borrow for nothing, and He meant that. I lent to her, but I didn't borrow from her. There's nothing that I want from her, but she had to come in my energy field, my force field, to steal my energy in order to promote herself, because she lacked confidence, she lacked self-esteem, and that's why she's always loud. Then she got quiet because everybody was talking like, how you got all this money? And so she had to revamp herself, rethink her life. And it's crazy that people do this, but a lot of new celebrities do that, because a lot of them, to be honest with a lot of celebrities and entertainers, they have mental health issues, and people, it's like a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? People praise it and then go copy it and then wonder why they're mentally ill, because you're entertaining mentally ill people music. You know what I'm saying? Like Mariah Carey, she admitted Mariah Carey is not somebody with a mood disorder. Is not nothing like, it's not as serious as somebody who has identity issues and stuff like that. Mood disorder, we all go through moods. Moods just mean you maybe have more moods than normal. And that's just mood swings. That's not a big deal unless it's severe. But, having an identity crisis is something big. Because I dealt with someone that had identity. I dealt with a couple of people around me that had identity issues when I was back in Florida. And it's not a pretty sight. And that's what she shows signs of. A person who has DID, And I don't like to... That's how I'm not really... the person to go real, because I'm secure in who I am. I don't have mental health issues. When I do suffer from some slight, like say social anxiety, that's normal human nature. I know how to go in my healing closet and pull out my healing bag, but I'm not mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to like look down on nobody, but I'm just saying. everybody have this point where they get to where they do become mentally ill. You have to learn how to heal yourself, not steal from other people, not embody somebody else's energy, but embody your energy, build up your own self. Like, you don't have to. Yeah, it takes time and work, but once you do it, it's yours. You don't have to steal from nobody because you created your own. And it's crazy. A lot of people do anything to stay on top, and a lot of celebrities do stuff like that to stay on top. They do. They steal people's energy. They go do these rituals and stuff. And all you have to do is say your affirmations, stand on it every day. And if you miss a day, go back and just do it. Go harder the next time. Instead of going hard for money, for fame, or whatever, go hard for your self-values, for yourself, for your healing, for your mental health. Sometimes it's necessary to go hard for those things instead of trying to impersonate, embody, and steal from other people. And people expect for me to be mad and be like, I want to fight her for what? She's mentally ill. Like, I don't want her to touch me. The hell? Anyways, but that's just a thought on when people do stuff like this to you, because it has come to my attention that you went through the same thing where somebody stole your gifts and talents through rituals, spell work, and they basically harvest your energy and then start, rapping and singing as though they were you and your grace and your likeness instead of building their own up. And it's crazy to me. People think, oh, she was willing this and it was given. No, people have to work for these things. I put in time, effort, skill to get to where I'm at. It's not something I just, it's awakening me. Oh, I can do this now. No, I had to heal myself. I started looking at things I didn't like about myself. I didn't like that I was always popping my shit and popping out the mouth. I didn't like that. I didn't like when I fought somebody afterwards a couple of months later when I wanted to be friendly and nice, that they were all flinching. I didn't like that. So I changed it. I wanted to be, a certain way. And I changed that about myself. I'm not saying I was right or wrong, but, that's just what I wanted to change about me. And everybody has that choice to change. Everybody has that choice to be better. But when you steal, you rob your own self. You're not robbing me. You're robbing your own self of your own healing. You're robbing yourself of your own personal growth. You're robbing yourself of your own power. You're not robbing me. It may seem like that way, but it's actually a projection of mental illness. And since she did that, it shows that she has DID and she went through spiritual. You mean to tell me you wanted to be me so bad you went through spells and rituals to sell my persona? That's crazy to me. Like, that screams, I have DID. Like, I don't know myself and I'm just gonna steal somebody's energy through ritual. Like, that stuff don't bother me. People expect for me to be crying, busted, and I'm not, because I'm not mentally ill. I'm the Christ conscious. Like, she just identified her own issues. She just needs to go see a therapist and heal up. And I'm not even talking down on her. Maybe she just like being evil. That's what she likes to do. But these what karmics do. That's what they do. And then they want to taint you with their nasty energy. That's why you should heal. But the people that don't want to heal, you have to protect yourself from them. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just constantly let her come steal from me. But, like, I'm glad, like, she because when people come in my energy field, I start learning about them. That's how I know the information when they start doing rituals. Like, you leave your footprint, and then you leave stuff that you don't want nobody else to know about. Just like her sister Hennessy, she was mad at Star Brim's, just cussing Star Brim out when she was on freaking, what's that, Keisha, not Keisha Cole. Why I want to call that Keisha? That is not Keisha. No, that's not K. Michelle. The blogger lady that she sued, Tasha K. Just like when she was on Tasha K show and Star Brim came on there. So she said she just steal a girl a purse. And I believe I like a purse. Like, she was like, Cardi, like, we was there. Yeah. Like, and she said she didn't steal the girl's purse. And kind of found out her sister had the purse. And nobody put two and two together. When you come in my energy field, it just connects. Her sister took her purse. Now, did she get on national TV after she done called Star Brim all those names and all that stuff and accuse her? Did she say sorry? Did she apologize? No. Haven't had one story about it. Haven't heard one thing about it. And to me, it's just egg on her face. To me, it's egg on your face because your sister showed you up on public TV after you accuse someone else of stealing from you. I think Star Brim is old of apology. Right? From Cardi B. Star Brim is really old in apology, but Let's see how much of a mature woman Cardi B is, because she do have kids. Let's see how mature she is. Nobody called it. Nobody said nothing. Nothing. These are the things I noticed. I noticed a lot of things about stuff that goes on there. I just be quiet. It's not my place. But when you come in my energy field, and then she don't want everybody to know that her husband was still messing with the other celebrity lady, and it's just like, it's messy. But when you're a specialist, you see all this, and it's not because I'm messy. It's just like, dang, like how you doing this to someone, and yet you have all the sense, but are you mature? Are you gonna go apologize to Star Brim because your sister had the purse? Your sister had the purse.